When I made my pigskin football from scratch, I first practiced by taking apart a Wilson football and attempted to assemble one using the more accurate store-bought cowhide. Assembling the football went fairly easily, but when it came to the step of inverting the ball, I ran into some issues.
I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see what I can do. Oh boy. This will be a challenge.
Eventually, I had to give up and just cut the stitching on one side to get it inverted, and then sew it back together. After completing both my cowhide and then pigskin football from a hide I tanned myself, I was curious to see what the pros would think of my results. Lucky for me, the Super Bowl this year is right in my backyard, so I paid a visit to the Super Bowl experience, where Wilson Sporting Goods was showing off how they make their high-quality footballs.
I'm Christina Peterson-Lohman, and I work with Wilson Sporting Goods. How are you, Andy?
Good. So you guys make the actual footballs for the Super Bowl?
Yes, we have made all the official game footballs for the NFL since 1941.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So I made my own football all the way from scratch, tanned my own pig hide, took the bladder from the pig, and that's what's inflating the football, and then put it all together. So I want you to
That's incredible.
Tell me what you think of it.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think our team here is going to show you how football for the NFL is really made, but they did a really nice job. Do you want to see how we do it?
Yeah.
Perfect. So Kate here, she takes 4 leather panels together. Here she's got 2 halves of a football here, and what she does as a lock stitch operator, her job is to put the 2 pieces together and actually start creating the actual shape of the football. So after Katie has sewed the 2 sides together, she then gives it to Jim over here. He's a turner. He's been with Wilson for 40 years. He puts the inside-out football into this little steam box here. Those steam softens the leather a little bit, so it's a little bit more pliable for him to work. And then he's going to show you how he turns it on this metal bar. He'll turn about 200 or 300 footballs a day. We do have some folks in the factory that can turn up to 600 a day. So this is Pam. She's actually lacing a ball right now. And so the first thing she'll do once she gets the ball from Jim is she'll put in the bladder. She'll put a little bit of air in there and snip off the air valve piece to it. And then she'll start using just this one long pebbled lace, which adds to grip enhancement for the players. And you can see that she'll do that by hand, sort of weaving in and out.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to do the weaving properly with mine, and it seemed pretty complicated.
She is your expert.
Yeah.
She can teach you how to do that.
So what do you use for the bladder?
We use actually a 3-ply polyurethane bladder.
So you don't use an actual pig's bladder?
We don't, no. So the final step in the process is once Pam is done lacing the ball, it will go over here to Rosie's station. This is the molding station. So this is the final step in the process outside of inspection. And essentially what we're doing here is we're putting the ball into this sort of canister, and then we're putting about 100, 120 pounds of air pressure into the ball to really fill out the shape and smooth out the seams of the ball, which is incredibly important. So this takes about 90 seconds, and then we bring it down to NFL regulation. And then the final step, what she's doing right now, which is she'll check all the laces and make sure the laces are straight. And she'll look at all the stitching and make sure that the stitching is high quality. And then she'll start brushing the ball, bringing forth its natural tackiness. So on this platform here, we have about 130, 150 years of football making experience right here, interacting with fans and showing people about the craftsmen and craftswomen and what we do in Ada, Ohio.
Once I saw how they made them, I thought I'd take a shot at it.
We'll leave it in there about 35 seconds.
You just tap it here?
Yep. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, that worked. Put it on here, and then just there you go. Okay, that's far now.
Okay.
Now do the other side. Because you're gonna pull it through that side. There you go. Now just keep continuing working down slow. It's easy. Bring this around the back. There you go. Try to get that flap over. And when you get it down far enough, pull those flaps over. Got it. There we go.
Come on, guys, cheer him on. This is hard.
Don't give up! Don't give up! Let's go!
Andy, 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 Andy.
That good? All right.
So now Pam is going to show you how we bladder and lace a football.
All right.
So what we do is we have to put the bladder in the shell so it holds air. So you want to bend it. You want to bladder it?
Sure.
Okay. So you do it and put that in. Goes in the mold. Okay. Now you take it and you pull on it. I'll put the first couple laces in, or one lace or whatever.
Sure.
Okay. So, go straight across. And then come back up. Straight through. This one here you have to tighten a different way than you will the other ones. Okay. Tuck it. Same way. 25 steps. Good job.
Yeah. How quickly are you able to do this?
Can I do it? How fast? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
Yeah.
I can do about a minute and a half.
Wow.
One long. So then the next step is you got to mold it and press all the seams out, lock the laces in place. And Rosie will help you do that.
All right. Thank you.
Put it in there. There you go. Now you have to hit both of the green buttons.
Hold them down.
Yep. Pull that out.
Yeah.
You gotta brush it hard. See the change in the color?
Yeah. You said you've been doing this for 40 years?
Yes.
No. Has anything changed in the past 40 years?
Not much.
Yeah. It's the
Not
same
much.
process?
About the same process. The only thing, we do foil stamping now instead of ink stamping.
It's good
That's
to go
a
then?
good go. That's good to go.
All right. Thanks for showing me the whole process here. Got to see how it's actually supposed to be done. All right. I think I got pretty close. It's a bit heavier. a little bit softer. But I think loosely similar.
Well, thanks for coming through
Yeah.
and letting our team kind of show you how we make the NFL game football.
Yeah. Thanks for showing me.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks to the Wilson team, I now have a better idea how footballs are professionally made and learned some key aspects of the process that I had missed before.
Hey guys, you told me I wouldn't have to stop the line.
Oh, sorry.
Come on in, ladies. I think we got what we need.
With this new knowledge and a fair amount of leather still left over, I'm going to attempt to make a few more balls to give away later this year to a few of our Patreon supporters, as well as a few selected winners. And with my plans to make shaving cream and a razor from scratch later this year, maybe I'll even make one without the fur. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and check out other content we have covering a wide variety of topics. Also, if you've enjoyed these series, consider supporting us on Patreon. We are largely a fan-funded channel and depend on the support of our viewers in order to keep our series going. Thanks for watching,